Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the command line interface using Cisco Packet Tracer. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on this router here, and along the top with three tabs. By default it starts with the physical, but if you just click on CLI you'll get the iOS command line interface. So click anywhere inside that window and just press enter and you should see the device prompt. So in this case I'm logged onto a router and I have a router prompt followed by this small arrow here known as a chevron. This means I'm in unprivileged mode. It means in this mode I can do very little except show some very basic information about the router. So what I want to do is I want to go into privileged mode. I want to be able to type commands so I can make changes. So I'll type enable, and now the prompt has changed to the hash symbol, which means I'm in a higher privileged mode. In here I can show some configuration files, I can show some information about the router itself or any of the interfaces attached to it. So if I type show and then space running dash config, this is going to show me the running configuration of the router. So what commands have been typed already, what configurations are already present. So I press enter and a lot of information starts to come up on the screen here. So it's giving me the current configuration, the version number of the operating system, and any commands I might have typed already, including the name of the router. Down along the bottom here you can see the word more with two dashes on either side of it. That means that there's too much information to fit on a single screen. So if I keep pressing enter, what will happen is it'll move down line by line. Now that can take a long time to get through, so if I want to jump a page at a time I press the space bar on my keyboard. Okay, and you can see that it's moved down a lot. Press enter a few times to bring that up and then press spacebar again and I'm back to the router prompt, which means I'm finished looking at the file. Okay, from here I can go into a different mode called global configuration mode. So if I type configure terminal and press enter, okay, and now prompt has changed again. So at every stage the prompt is telling me where I am or what kind of mode I'm in. So in this mode I can make changes to the router, and any of these prompts, if I'm not sure, I can get some help depending on what prompt I'm in just by typing the question mark. Okay, so as soon as I type the question mark on the keyboard it gave me a list of the commands that are available here, and I can see that there's more than one page because we have the more again, and I can press enter to move down through them. Okay, so it's a very handy feature of command line interface that I can get help as I go along. So if there's a particular command that I can see that I know I want to know more about, I just type the command and follow it by the question mark. Okay, and now it gives me just help based on that command. So I know I can use the command service DHCP, service NAGL, service password encryption, or service timestamps. So they're some of the services that are available to me at this prompt. Okay, so I'm going to just come back out a level. So I'm going to go back a level. So exit, and it's telling me I'm come out of that. And if I just press enter once or twice, I can see I've gone from config mode or global configuration mode just to enable mode. And if I type disable, it'll bring me back to unprivileged mode. Okay, and then finally to come out of it I can type exit. Okay, so that was just a short video on using the command line interface within Packet Tracer. In the next video I'll show you how to type some commands to configure the router itself.